Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the Stumble Podcast with Solomon, Martin, and Jesus.
Martin, what you need to understand is...
I don't need to understand
Regrets.
I ain't got no regrets.
No regrets. Yeah, this would be episode 12. Guys, can you believe it?
I believe it.
I don't believe anything.
Episode 12. We're recording.
What I won't believe is if we get to like episode 1,000 and whatever that like Joe Rogan's on, like 1,600 something.
Jesus
700.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
We gotta get to 9/11.
Yeah.
Get Alex Jones on.
Yeah.
The towers.
That'd be great to have him on.
Alex Jones, who'd just be drinking and smoking all the time.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man.
No, I'll be jerking on the whole time. Just like
Go on, go, yeah,
please
yeah.
play out. Tell me more.
Oh, like Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon got on his show.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he likes him as an entertainer.
See, there you go. He's
Alex Jones is just an entertainer.
a lot like Ben Shapiro and the other fuckface Stephen Faggot.
Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
Crowder the coward.
I can't say that word.
Can't say the F word, sir.
What F word?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck? I can't say fuck on this. I can't say fuck.
This guy.
You fucking faggot.
This boy. Excuse me.
Moving on. Let's do the thing. What are we doing?
Fuck yeah, dog. We're talking about some stuff this week. What we did today, we're off the wing today. We're off the cuff today, dogs.
Off the cuff?
Off the cuff.
No edits.
No edits.
That's a fucking lie.
Close the door, Martin.
That's a lie.
Already like 5 minutes in, and
So the world
said
can't
like,
get in.
like 4 F words.
We're
4 different F words.
Yeah.
4 different F words. This guy.
Well.
Yeah. Today we're talking about. You watch any shows this week, dogs?
I need to get into Doom Patrol because these dudes told me about it. I watched Dorohedoro, which is an anime that I stopped watching anime because I'm like, I got bored of it just because anime was really fun whenever I was in my teens, and then now like because I go to fucking art school and I study a lot of art stuff because I just love art. I love art so much, man.
Yeah, dude.
And I love writing.
art.
But like the thing is, whenever you get into something and you start to like,
Kind of ruins it for you.
yeah, it really does ruin it for you. And so anime was one of the first things that got ruined for me because like I just it's because I loved it so much that like the only anime I can watch now is like a fucking JoJo without
Or Sailor Moon.
or well, I don't know.
Dude, come on.
I never watched Sailor Moon unless y'all put it on.
I know, but like, do you enjoy it?
I love Boxy.
Yeah, Boxy was like the
I love
best
Boxy.
villain of the week. So great.
Yeah.
And there's so many more goofy like villains in there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like Sailor Moon,
I bet. Yeah.
it's super repetitive, but like it's like you're there for the ride. That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, I like because now I like story. I don't want something that I can watch in
Like
any
a weekly
order.
thing.
Yeah, like a weekly thing.
Oh, okay. Well, so
Because when I was a kid, it's like
when
I was a kid, it's like, oh, I just love Power Rangers. I don't give a fuck if what they're fighting or what they're doing. I just want to watch Power Rangers do stuff.
Well,
Or I want to watch Ed and Eddie do stuff. Like it doesn't matter what the story is.
Yeah.
But now it's like I understand characters, I understand plots, I understand first, second, third act, and like character wheels and
well, that was the thing about
and dynamics.
That's the thing about the Sailor Moon anime was that it felt more like a week. It had a main storyline, but most of the episodes were just like weekly, like oh, who's the weekly villain this
Monster
time?
of the week.
Monster of the week. Or
Same thing with
that's what they do that, and
JoJo
then,
does that
and
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Stand user of the week.
But
Part 3 especially. Part 3 goes really long with it.
Yeah, and so like the whole concept with so like the Sailor Moon, like the story itself, like the main story, talking like from the manga, it's actually has a very linear story. Like rarely would you like ever see like anything you're like, oh, they're off in their own side adventures, yada yada yada, and so like
yeah. Well, anyway, fucking Dorohedoro is the thing I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So Dorohedoro, like if you watch the intro, that gives you all the information you need to know about
Dorohedoro.
Yeah, basically, because it's just a weird show and it's kind of cool. It does what it does, and I don't know. I really like that show is there's no good or bad guys. It's like this is the main character, but he's not technically a good guy. And then there's the bad guys, but the bad guys they act in such a way that it's like
They're not really bad guys.
they're not at all because they're just trying to like move up in their ranks and they're trying to do their own thing.
live. They're trying to live.
Exactly.
They got a job to do. You know.
And it just happens that like there's two sides fighting against each other.
Yeah. Because there's like because it has like this big main story, like this whole universe that is, you know, the normal world and the demon world, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of mystery into it because, like, again, like when even you start off episode 1, like what the fuck is Cayman? You know, how did he became who he was?
After a while, I stopped caring about that. Like after a few episodes,
you're gonna want to like care about that because it's actually it's interesting.
I guess it's interesting, but like the thing is, like they built it up so much that it's like, all right, well, I don't even care about the payoff. Just because it's like there's also these other interesting things that are happening, like with the mushroom dude, or the things that is happening with I forget her name, but the girl that makes the gyoza. There's more interesting stuff. Like she turns out to be a fucking sorcerer that can stop time, and it's like fucking what? All right,
that's her.
But she decided not to.
That's her power.
Yeah, so like that sounds overpowered as fuck. But like, why do I care about who's in this alligator dude's mouth? Like after a while, it's like, all right, cool.
Because you will.
Because apparently, well,
you don't.
My guess is that he's probably the actual leader of the cross-eyed gang, but he JoJo bossed himself into becoming Doppio, but lizard dude. That's my guess, but like, I don't know. After a while, it's like Cayman became not even the best character because he's because people just push him around. People push him around, and it's like, come on, dude, you fucking murder people for fuck's sake, like, but for no reason other than like, oh, you're not the person that can help me understand who the person in my mouth is, and then it's like,
come on, man.
Yeah, and then he just murders the people because it's like, fuck it, just murder him.
Yeah, but like,
and
okay,
it's like,
so
all right, well, he's not a good guy.
So he's a normal gator guy.
I wouldn't say normal. A normal gator person.
Gator person. Right?
He's the only gator person.
Yeah, so he's a normal gator person, and he's fighting these humans that have like these blood magic things that's like coursing through their veins that are given to them by the demons through contract and such because they're gifted. And so, like for example, Noi and I keep forgetting that guy's name. The two cleaners question marks for the mushroom guy. They work for the mushroom guy, right? The big, strong, burly woman and that one skinny blonde dude. Yeah, they are
Heartman.
Yeah, they are
Heartman.
They are insane.
They're cool.
Insane because the Heartman's power, his blood magic thing, is that he can keep you alive
but cut you into pieces.
But you can lose an arm, you can lose your heart and whatever, but you can stay alive with his magic.
Yeah, he separates you.
And Noi, the tall girl, she like regenerates. No, she regenerates specifically. Like she's not so much a healer, but regenerates your like body. She's like Josuke.
Well, that's the reason she.
They complement each other.
The main use is healing, because anytime I've seen her do it, like with Josuke can, if you break a wall, he can regenerate the wall. But with Noi, I've never seen her regenerate a wall, because she doesn't. She regenerates humans. She's a healer. She doesn't.
Well,
she doesn't do the shit that Josuke does, because Josuke's stuff is so specific.
Johto.
That's the part.
Almost Josuke. It is JoJo though.
And those are the parts you don't know anything about. Like, why is she so fucking big and strong? Why did she have that power?
She was trying to become a devil. And so she wore all that heavy armor, and she just I guess became stronger as a result. But so that way you don't have to rely on your power.
Something happened.
I don't know. I don't know, but you're trying to lead me into something that like
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
There's not going to be a payoff for it. That's like so crazy that I'm like, oh my god, I fucking saw that.
That's the journey, dude. Of like learning about these mystery like things.
I guess, but like, you just even the fact that you mention it is already a spoiler. Because then I can be like, oh, he mentioned this or that, and then it's like, oh, I can figure out the story. And the problem that I run into nowadays is that as I'm watching a story, I usually start figuring things out, and then that's not a good thing.
Okay. But where are you gonna watch it even like?
I am whenever they fucking come out with season 2. But yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
What's
Jesus.
Moving on.
One of your movies that you saw or your TV shows?
Nah, dude, I've just been I'm like 3 episodes on. I'm almost done finishing Demon Slayer. I really like Demon Slayer.
How is it compared to Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter's like a jillion times better.
Oh, well then why the fuck would I ever want to watch
It's good. I really like Hunter x Hunter too.
Because I barely like Hunter x Hunter, but I like it. But it's just like, you know, I have weird things about shonens. But how do you fare it? What's your opinion?
I like Demon Slayer's art style for one. It's different from
Other anime?
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
It's different from that. And I like the story most of all. Plus, I like the dub. It's really good dubbed. And I love the characters in Demon Slayer. The Oink guy, the Inosuke, but I call him Oink Osuke because he's got the pig head.
Inosuke sounds like such a fucking dork on the dub, dude.
You should say
really, yeah, he does.
You should say Inoink.
But he's supposed to, doesn't he look like a lady?
Yeah,
he has a very feminine male face.
Yeah.
My man.
The pig guy?
Oh
my
God.
Guy.
Yeah, the pig guy.
Oh my God, he's so strong.
Shit.
Yeah, he sounds like such a dork, but like
he
they intentionally made him sound like a
dork.
It's so like bad. Like if you heard him, you just like cannot take it seriously.
Stop it.
Right.
Yeah, and then
Quit playing.
And then even
you're not funny.
Get some help.
And even Kanjuro, like the main character, doesn't even sound like a kid. He sounds
he sounds like a grown ass.
He sounds like a grown ass man,
like a young adult.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like god damn, dude.
And I love Senetsu. What's his name?
Oh, the lightning.
The lightning guy.
Yeah.
Senetsu.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I love him because he has like a split personality thing, and he's only good when he's like asleep or passed out.
It's not a split personality.
He's only good.
What is it? He only kills when
he's not.
Oh, really? When he's awake, he's just like
no. It's because
gotta murder.
What is it called?
It's because he's a
murder is my breakfast.
It's because he's a huge coward.
There we go.
Because he has a lot of trauma in him, and so like. The whole like thing about him is that like when he goes to sleep,
when he coward, that just makes him like a trauma victim.
Yeah, but he's still a coward.
In the backstory, actually, stupid.
And so like pretty much what happens is that like he's narcoleptic, like a narcoleptic sleepwalker, because like he'll like fall asleep in the midst of battle to like focus himself into like this like into all his training that got beat into him by his master, because he only knows the one
Which is his grandpa.
Yeah.
Also,
was it his grandpa?
Yeah, that was his grandpa.
Are you sure?
Gramps, I think. I don't remember.
No, I don't think it was his grandpa.
But he just called him Gramps then.
Is it like a fucking
but he knows
taijutsu from
no.
It's like Rock
samurai
so
shit.
he only
like
knows
Rock Lee.
he only knows one
Broccoli.
technique, but he masters that one technique so much that he's like literally on a league of his own. He's so powerful. It's insane. Like I
yeah, but that's every anime where it's like, oh, but this person's so powerful
but
that it's so different, but it's so amazing from this other anime that you can't.
He's so
you can't. It's so different, and it's like, yeah, okay.
And it's so impractical for him though. Like it's such an impractical character because what's
his thing? What's the thing that makes him overpowered?
Well, besides the speed, like it's literally like a lightning
strike.
Yeah, like a lightning type.
It
of
is
strike.
fucking taijutsu. What the fuck are you talking
about? It's not taijutsu.
Taijutsu is about like with Rock Lee. With Rock Lee, he's fast because he doesn't know ninjutsu.
Yeah, but okay, with taijutsu, it's like literally expelling like your physical your physical like
yeah, just punches and kicks.
Yeah, and this ain't like well, technically it's like
I'm saying it's like taijutsu in the sense that he focused on one thing because he couldn't do other stuff.
If you want to seek to mirror match stuff, then yes. Then it's just like taijutsu.
All right.
That's what you're seeking, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's your issue.
That's
why you
that's
can't
my
enjoy things.
issue.
Yeah, why you can't enjoy things.
I'm just telling you, it's like, all right, well,
You
how
have
many
to
times have I seen
critique.
this? How many
You
times
have to
have I
critique and compare things, right?
Exactly. If
to
I just
enjoy them.
if
something.
I just look at stuff and I'm like, have I seen this before? It's like, how does it fare versus other stuff that I've seen? And it's like, all right, well,
I didn't know a kick was
I
like
don't know.
a sword strike.
it's like that's literally like saying, all right, I ate this shitty hot dog,
Mhm.
but it's only shitty in comparison to other hot dogs I've eaten. And the thing about this shitty hot dog is that this shitty hot dog is really good because it does one specific thing really
Okay,
well.
so let me
It's
let
got
me poke
really
a,
good onions
let me
on
poke a
it.
flaw in your argument.
It's not
there,
a flaw.
because those two things are both hot dogs. That what you're saying.
So, yeah, anime.
Now these two things.
You're talking about anime.
One is
We're
actual
talking about anime,
physical hitting,
Rock Lee. You're not gonna
physical
win
punches
this.
with your body
I'm
compared
sorry.
to a sword strike.
I guess, but it's still physical exertion. I'm saying taijutsu in the sense that like you have to focus on one specific technique, and you go through that technique specifically because you only know that one thing.
Okay, so
or because you can't
think about
do
this
anything else.
type of technique, because like the thing with his technique, it's like it's one specific like sword strike. It's not always like it's not different. Like Lee, he knows multiple techniques in taijutsu. Taijutsu is like a whole like broad like thing in its
It's kung
world,
fu,
right?
it's martial
kung
arts.
fu. It's martial arts, right?
Yeah.
But this, it's
Yeah.
literally just the one technique, because like all the characters, like all the sword, like the pillars and all the like in Demon Slayer, they know all these fucking techniques. Like fucking Kanjiro, he knows like all the nine water techniques of the water style, like thing, because there's different styles. There's there's the rock style, fire style, and he later down the road learns that he's able to do like this specific sun style that's like were the main creator of the styles, like that taught all the samurais how to fight against the demons.
Mm-hmm.
Later teaches them, and like it just kind of branched off on its own, kind of like it's weird. It's like it is its own thing. I can see how like one can compare and contrast from like other animes, but the thing is like when you look at it, it's just like, okay, it's kind of crazy how like these techniques are doing separate things, but like they're still like within the same like reach of like hitting like, and it's like you see all these visuals in the attacks, right? Like you see like the water styles, you see like this visual like waves of them, like this one other character, he does like this mist step, like literally like a mist thing, and is the most advanced water technique of it all, and like he
teleports.
It's almost like he teleports, and it's insane. Like and then what should I call it? But it's just like a style that's like been exaggerated into it, because really it's just these samurai samurai
Okay, so
guys,
there's different techniques.
they're just hitting.
There's different techniques.
They're just swinging their swords.
Different techniques.
There's no flame involved.
Different
like,
techniques
there's no
are
water
like
involved.
different meats in hot dogs.
This
different
boy.
flavor buns.
So you came to come in
different
you
can,
comparison now.
a hot
So
dog,
now
you can
so
put
now you
relish on a hot dog, you can put mustard, you can put ketchup, you can put chili, you can put cheese, you can put you know what I mean?
Jalapenos.
They're like it's like different techniques though.
Mhm.
That's my point. Is like it's just like
So you're saying the hot
the
dogs,
anime is the hot dog, and
So you're
then
saying the hot dogs are not the same
the hot dogs are the
because
same.
it's a different meat.
Well, okay, so yeah, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, but no, but moving back to it, dude. Like, just it's a good anime. Like, I was just so surprised. Well, I was reading it. I didn't want to watch it, but I did see some of it. I saw the movie, the Mugen Train, movie. Pretty cool. Like they did justice to the manga. That whole arc was insane. And then what you call it? It's just great. It's just good. Like you kind of see where it's all going. Like, okay, the hero's gonna prevail, but like it's the whole journey getting to it to see like how does he get there.
I don't know. I stopped caring after a while.
I suppose.
Because the main issue is if I can. I told you this, like, all you have to do is imagine in your head while you're watching something, like, the good guy wins. All you have to do is go, the good guy wins.
Yeah.
And if you do that, and then by the end of the journey, if the good guy wins, no matter what trials or tribulations they go through, if the good guy wins, then you're like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. No matter what they threw at him, no matter how many enemies, no matter what situation, whether he got captured, whether the bad guy had the advantage in this specific thing. Like, if you just put in your head, like, the good guy wins every time in these fucking stories because they don't want you... Okay, so with stories are more appealing if the good guy wins. You know? Versus if the bad guy gets his way or whatever. But, you know, like... I don't fucking know. The only time that, like, the bad guy wins and gets away with it is, like, Berserk. But the thing is that Berserk has been going on forever, and so the good guy never wins in that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just Guts, and it's just tragedy after tragedy.
Okay, so
it's just Guts goes over here, everybody dies.
Right, so
Guts goes over here,
so
everybody gets raped and then murdered.
When you
and
think
then
of,
Guts goes over here, and he finds
right.
Casca, and then
right,
but she's brainwashed and she's been raped a million times.
So
and
here's
she can't,
here's my
and it's fucked.
Here's my question. So you know that eventually at the end
There's
of the
no
story,
other enemies.
at the end
There's
of the
no other hot dogs
at
like
the
Berserk.
end of the story,
There's no other
Guts
hot dogs.
is gonna win. At the end of the story,
No, because guess what? The writer died.
but
That's what happened.
Oh my God.
The writer
but
died.
if he didn't die,
It would have gone on forever because he didn't have any other things going on.
still, you know how they would have ended. This is what you say.
No,
this is what you
no,
do.
no.
You predict that it's gonna end. So why even bother with
No,
the
because
journey? Why bother with the journey then?
What journey? Oh,
The
just
journey of
'cause-
watching it because you want to
Don't.
enjoy it. Because you
Don't.
want to enjoy it.
I don't.
So why the fuck did you watch Berserk then?
Because Berserk's not the same as other animes or other hot dogs. What do you mean?
There's
what?
my argument for you, bro.
No, because most of
Not all of
most
them are
of
the
it,
same.
Most of them are because they just
Okay.
rip each other off.
Okay, well they're gonna do
Most
that.
of them just
like,
do
what
that.
do you want from them? Like
You want
it's
something
I want them
good
to
and
be
original.
It's like music.
I want them. I want no.
It's like
I want
music,
them
but
to-
you still listen to music, don't you?
It's like if I want to listen to Kurt Cobain, I would listen to Kurt Cobain. I don't want to listen to some fucking Kurt Cobain knockoff.
Okay,
It's like I don't need a dollar store version of the thing I actually care about.
Kurt Cobain ripped off a lot of bands, right?
No, he just loved
Yes,
all
he
those
did.
bands.
No, he loved and
yeah, but he
knocked
also wrote his own music.
off.
He
So
took
what-
inspiration.
What do
He
you
took inspiration from it, and then he learned from it, and then he became his own
There
thing.
you
But
go.
with most
Like, all
people,
of
they
them
don't
do.
become their own thing. They just become whatever the fuck they're trying to do. They're like, oh, I love this anime so much, I want to become like this, and it's like, all right, well, let's just do the thing.
Well,
Yeah,
moving on, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about what's his name? Fortnite. Have y'all played Fortnite recently or no?
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
no, I played good video games.
I play good games, sir. How dare you accuse me?
Fortnite is exactly like other hot dogs because
Oh my!
You guys can't hear my frustration, but I'm actually panting really hard.
Oh my god!
Don't worry about
Well,
it.
well, apparently Fortnite collaborated with Time Magazine to make a Martin Luther King memorial event called Back Through Time in 1963, where you could look at all the. It's like a virtual museum. People described it, and you take your character to go see through history back in the what was called the freedom marches for the civil rights.
Back in the 50s.
Million Man marches.
Million Man marches. There you go.
Like late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, dog, that's
well,
pretty.
actually, probably early like 30s.
It's pretty weird they did
Yeah.
that,
I
but
mean,
at the end, I think it's for a good cause.
Post Civil War. There you go. Let's go with that.
Just 'cause
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I think. Well, I think.
What'd you think about it?
I don't think at all.
I thought like.
This is good.
I thought it's like it's so. This is the first time they've ever done an event like that.
Mhm.
So why this one specifically is what I was wondering.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think they're trying. I think their heart's in the right place. Like they're trying to do something,
Different.
different and good.
No, I don't think they're doing it out of.
I mean,
the-
obviously, money's
They're not-
there too.
They're
but
not
Money,
doing
money,
it.
money, money.
They're not doing it out of the love in their hearts. They're doing it because it's like we would get a lot of credit from the black community if we did this thing with the Martin Luther
but you
King
can't
stuff.
say that.
But
You can't-
he's
you can't
half
say that,
black.
man.
He could say
I
that.
you
can
can't
say that.
He can say that. My man Solomon.
Yeah, exactly.
Half black, half Mexican.
So like,
I want to say
To
something,
me, it's
but
like
it's
they
just so
want-
controversial.
they
You
want
cannot
that-
say
I
that.
can't say it.
I can't say
It's
it.
they
like-
want that street cred.
They
you
want
know,
the
they
street
want that street
I was-
They
cred.
want the hood
I was,
pass.
I was gonna.
I've never heard that one. That's a good one.
I was gonna say that
Oh shit.
the humanity derived from Africa, so technically we were all black in our ancestors. Like our ancestors were all black.
The genome.
Yeah.
The DNA.
So it all
strands.
roots back to people being from Africa.
It's like Pangea and whatnot.
Yes.
Well, not
Pangea.
Pangea, just specifically
Well-
like in that area in Africa. That's where like the Homo
Well, no, Pangea
Homo
is just,
erectus.
Homo sapiens
Pangea is just
Sapien.
you know.
that came from, because like they were like they're South Africa, and then they marched like up all the way to like Europe and then China as well. Like they kind of just branch off there. And I don't know, man. Just it's just a whole like history like lesson from that point. But it's just it's interesting, you know, like thinking about all that. And but you know, going back to the whole like Fortnite thing, man, I'm branching off real bad on this one.
Yeah,
No, you
that's
good.
what I was thinking. I'm like,
Gotta
But,
teach them kids about history.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like it's hard. I don't know how like somebody can like teach like things without like not being
Without being present.
without like trying to be politically correct or not be politically correct. I don't know.
Oh,
like,
have
have people like just not lose their shit over things.
not be biased.
Not biased. No, like people like literally lose their shit over like the smallest thing.
Uh-huh.
And it's because, I mean, I understand like the many years of like suffering and all that stuff, but it's just like fuck, like
what many years of suffering? If you look at the people who are getting outraged,
Yeah.
they didn't go through it.
Yeah, they didn't specifically.
They
it's
didn't.
like
They're just like, oh, but I'm descended from.
it's
the
like
thing.
it's like why
fucking who cares?
why
Who
like
gives a shit?
I understand like you
I can say this. I don't care. It's like I didn't go through slavery, so like I don't give a fuck. So like I'm not gonna ask for reprimands. Like no, I demand that these people give me money for
Yes.
this because my ancestors went through slavery. It's
But
like,
you think
yeah, but-
people should know.
No, but I'm like
About
yeah,
slavery.
exactly. It's like sure, yeah,
Yeah.
No. The thing is like don't complain to the people that are like now
Here and now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're inheriting the guilt from people who lived before them, and it's
Yeah.
like they didn't do it.
like it's,
Don't blame the people that didn't do it. Goddamn thing. 'Cause
Don't-
it's like I grew up with some of these fucking people. One of my best friends, Christian Jalloway.
yeah,
He's white as fuck. He's the whitest motherfucker I know.
he's great.
He's
White
so
as-
fucking
so
white.
awesome. I love that man.
He's white as white
White
as
as
white as white bread.
Why do I bring-
So
A Wonder Bread.
yeah,
Go
exactly.
on.
White as Wonder Bread with mayo. With Miracle Whip.
That mayo is a
and
semen.
American cheese and romaine lettuce.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
All that
white
stuff.
American cheese.
Oh,
Yeah. So like
No crust, no brown crust. It's white
no,
crust.
no hot sauce.
Yeah. Anyway, no. Frank's Red Hot. And that's
Frank's
it.
Red.
Just Frank's Red
That's
Hot.
okay.
So
With that sauce.
So
is
like
white.
he didn't do a fucking thing to me. Like he didn't do anything. He didn't enslave anybody. He didn't fucking, so why would I want to like look at him and be like, police brutality and you need to
Yeah.
fix it. You've got white privilege and this and that. It's like
Reparations and shit.
no, because like me and him both grew up in like
he doesn't look at his ancestors. He looks at him as the person
Yeah.
in front of him.
exactly. And whenever I looked at him, I'm like, oh shit, we live in the same situation. We both
Yeah.
lived in apartment buildings and we're both in poverty and we're both
Mhm.
went through the same shit like through school and high school and like all this other stuff. So it's like there's no difference between me and him, and I didn't really give a fuck because it's like shit.
You
what
just
the fuck does
saw.
it
You
matter?
just saw like
One of my friends,
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
it's just like it's just one of my fucking
And,
friends. So I
like-
never really thought about
So
it.
like it's like why do people get why do they want to like inherit the
It's for-
guilt and all the shitty things from like what the ancestors had to go through, what the
just
their
because it
ancestors-
exists, because it's like something that
it
happened.
exists,
and
but
they
like
think
we're
there needs to be change. There needs to be rebellion. There needs to be some kind of.
there needs to be proper
some kind of
change and not
thing.
counterproductive
The right
things.
change.
Yeah, not counterproductive.
But they don't know
things.
what the fuck to do.
And that's the
Because if you
thing.
tell those people, everybody who's like rebelling, if you tell them, all right, well now you lead the government. You lead the government. You do it.
Mm-hmm.
You be the president. You be all the politicians, the senators, the House of Representatives. You do all of that, and then you also be the mayors of all the cities, and then you do all the paperwork and be all the lawyers that are trying to do all this, and then you have to read all the Constitution, and then as soon as like halfway through my sentence, they're getting bored.
Uh-huh.
And it's like halfway through it, they're going to be like, well, I don't care about it that much. And it's like, no. I just want them to do it right. I want them to do it right. And it's like, well, then you don't actually care. Or they don't actually give a fuck. Like, they want things to change, but it's like they don't know what it should change into. And it's like, exactly. You don't know what is supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know where we're supposed to go because this is all made up. Like humans just make shit up.
All words are made up by humans.
Yeah, all words are made up. Society's made up. The rules are made up. So
we made it.
Yeah, and we're inherently flawed. So our rules are inherently flawed. They inherently have flaws because we are flawed.
That's why we have laws.
Yeah, but they're flawed.
Yes.
Because why should a human have laws for anything at all? Because like it's just like, oh, I don't like when people do this, and everybody's like, I don't like when they do that either. We should tell them not to do that. But the thing is, like, the people who are in power, they go like, well, my interest is that I like to make money, and I don't like these laws because they don't make me money.
Exactly.
so that's whenever
I have
you
to pay taxes.
I don't fucking have to do that shit. Fuck that shit. But yeah, so it's just at the highest level of all this, it's just like people fucking each other over, just like it is on the lowest level, I guess.
Yeah. Well, in the end, it is pretty weird that Fortnite did do that, but in the end, I think it's for the greater good.
Talking about. So it's like
the Martin Luther King Fortnite thing. I think it's for the greater good in the end. But they did have to disable emotes at the end.
No, yeah, okay. So like, I don't know why. I think it was just a waste of resources. I don't think they were like trying to promote like Black history or anything. It's just like, because it feels like we're over it. But the thing is that BLM has been a thing for a while.
Yes.
And it feels like, all right, Fortnite, just separate yourself from that. From like political issues, because you don't have
it's because the people expect like one of the biggest mediums or anything that's like has the most attention to teach their kids, because they don't want the responsibility themselves to teach their own kids.
It's the ninja thing all over again.
Yeah, it's the
straight
ninja
to Fortnite.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
Fuck it. All right, next thing. I don't even care. I don't even care enough. I'm just angry at all the adults now.
Next thing,
be angry at these stupid adults because they think they know everything.
Yeah, it's like y'all didn't
know. Be self-reflective.
Y'all didn't know shit whenever y'all were fucking kids. So what the fuck should y'all know anything whenever y'all grew up?
And I'm pretty sure you disagree with your own parents and like your own elders. So it's
I disagree with everybody. I disagree with everybody, including myself, because I can't come up with anything either.
Why are those motherfuckers still in Congress? Like, goddamn, they've been there for the longest time, and they're still
dinosaurs.
There.
Oh, just because they were there before, so fuck it. Because nobody knows what actually to do, and like if you go
to fix that problem, because like sometimes it's good to have like a mixture of like the old and the new, but like they just don't do it right.
I don't know. They're just it's just dumb.
I know.
It's just like, if you look at everybody like this thing where people would rather be told what to do rather than to be the ones to tell people what to do, because nobody actually knows what to do. So the people who have an advantage are the people who are just like, I want this thing, and I want to go towards this thing, but I need people to help me go towards this thing. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just like people are just used to it. People are just used to getting pushed around. People are used to like, oh, somebody's above me. Like somebody. I need somebody to. It's like an addiction to somebody telling you what to do, or who you are, or who you're supposed to be, or what you're supposed to be. So that's why we have religion. That's why we have societies. That's why we have sports teams. I don't know. Like, where am I in this whole cosmos of like, I don't know, what am I supposed to be? And it's like, well, you need a boss. And then as soon as you have a boss, it's like, well, what the fuck am I now? It's just like a drone in a society where you can do whatever you want. But it's like,
calm down now.
Fight Club. You need to watch Fight Club, Jesus.
I've seen it like 3 times.
I'm right about this though.
No.
His name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Well, moving on. Stop. What's it called? Speaking of political stuff, our fellow political streamer Hassan Piker just bought a $3 million house.
Oh yeah.
And people got mad at him because he.
Who is that?
Hassan Piker is a far left political streamer. He talks about communism and stuff, about giving back to the giving back to the poor from the rich.
Learn how to speak.
Yeah,
I
speak it. And because he bought a $3 million house in California too, people got mad at him because like, what the fuck? You talk about all this workers' rights and everything. Everybody should have all the money, like Bernie's democratic socialism. So everybody was calling him a hypocrite. What do you think about that?
Bunch of bitches
Bunch-
complaining all the time. It's just like, dude.
They want the money. Give me the money.
So
Yeah, it's like, dude, just let him.
The thing is, people will tell you anything you want to hear. That's it.
That's it.
No, they'll tell you anything you want to hear so they can make money.
Of course.
So they
That's
can.
the grift. That's the name of the game.
Exactly. That's
Money.
That's religion. That's
That's
society.
everything.
That's politicians.
Politicians.
Don't listen to politicians because they will tell you what you
What
want
you
to
want to
hear,
hear specifically.
so they can get what they want.
My African American.
Oh yes,
Fucking Trump.
I love Frank Red Hot also.
I love the poorly educated.
Somebody bring up a bucket of KFC.
Oh my God.
God fucking.
Oh yeah. You're going off on this
For
podcast,
real,
boy.
it's like, well, you told me to. You said it's off the cuffs on this one.
It's off the cuff. No chains.
No chains.
Pardon my English.
Hey.
This guy.
Hey.
But yeah, do you think he's a hypocrite?
Who?
Hassan Piker for buying a $3 million
No.
house. No,
No.
exactly. I think he should have bought an even bigger house. $6 million house.
Take it easy on that.
I know. I gotta stop.
$50 million.
$50 million.
Take it easy on that. Like, shit, the man can only do so much.
Exactly. But supposedly with that house, he's gonna make more content. He's gonna he's gonna make it a
Oh,
streamer
great.
house.
I would
He's
love
gonna have a whole new
Streamer
room.
house. How do you make a house a streamer house?
You haven't
It's
seen
like,
these?
it's like this stream, I'm gonna do it in this room, and then this other stream, I'm gonna do it in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna do it in the dining room, and then the
Dude.
living room, and then
It's
like,
very
like-
interesting.
it's like go fuck yourself. Like you
It's
just
a
wanna,
very. It's like it. You would compare it to like the modern day like Big Brother, like everybody living in a house together and then you film it.
yeah.
You would compare it to that,
like the vlog squad shit.
like that, but better.
So like what I think is people are inherently selfish and they don't really actually people say they want to help but they don't. As soon as they're in the position to help, like they get enticed by all the power of like, oh, I'm the person that's inciting change. Oh, I'm the person I'm the one that gets to like help everybody, and I'm the one that's causing all these movements to go through, and you can get caught up in that really easily, and then you end up buying a $3 million house.
Yeah, because even before that, he was literally doing his stream 8 hours a day in his mom's house.
Well, that's fine because he came up from nothing, but
He literally got famous.
It's very different
because his uncle owns the Young Turks.
Oh,
Cenk Uygur, that fat guy on the
well,
Young
it
Turks.
It doesn't even feel like he earned it then. So it's like whatever.
But he's good. He was really good. He got really big off the Young Turks. He was like a pundit there, and then he branched off to do streaming his own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Hassan Piker. He's really good. He's really good on podcasts too, on separate podcasts with other people.
All right.
You're really good.
This boy.
Yeah, but the thing is,
He's gonna use the house for good.
What do I want to?
Oh, how do you know
What do I
that?
want to say? You'll find across you'll find across all things, like even in communist countries and socialist countries,
Yes.
the people at the very top, like okay, let's take Vladimir Putin into example.
Putin.
So like
in you.
so the people
Put it in you.
the people in communist countries and
Go on.
socialist countries, like China, communist.
Communism.
The people who benefit the most are the ones at the very
At the
top.
very top.
And so everybody that's below the level of government are automatically
nothing.
you're just fucking no one. It's just either
Yeah,
you're
a fucking number.
either you're here or you're not, and that's
Yes.
it. There's just the two. It's a binary system. It's that,
Uh-huh.
and it's fucked. It's fucked because people will do basically. People are snakes, you know. They'll just fucking
The rats.
People lie to you, dude. They are rats. They'll just fucking lie to you. It's
A
like,
city full of rats.
it's just
like in
what
Departed.
it's like. What do you love to hear or see, or what, or like what do you think there should be? Like, how can I?
What are you
improve?
waiting for?
It's Jordan Peterson telling people like just climb
bucko.
the fucking dominance hierarchy or
The
and whatnot.
lobster hierarchy.
Yeah, and so you get to just do that, but the people who go up to the hierarchy realize that it's fucking bullshit. As soon as you're up there, it's
bullshit.
like you rob yourself your reason to live. You have nothing to struggle against.
Your integrity. There you go.
Yeah. So Jim Carrey's like had a thing that he said that I really fucking love. He's like, I wish everybody was rich and famous so that way they can realize how worthless it is.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, dude.
Jim
fuck.
Carrey is the bomb now.
He like
he doesn't give a fuck anymore.
No, he's just like, yeah, but nothing matters. Who gives a shit? Like
with the long beard and everything.
All of it's fucked. And it doesn't matter.
Now he's Robotnik.
Yeah,
he's Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, he was having a problem with life because he's like, I don't know what to do anymore, and I feel like he went through this whole spiritual thing, and then he
wasn't it his girlfriend committed suicide? Do you know about this?
I don't know. His whole life sucks.
Yeah,
he's had this whole tragic thing.
Yeah,
just tragedy upon tragedy his whole life.
Fuck yeah, and there's where the comedy lies. Funny man.
They say tragedy plus time equals
comedy. There you go. Crazy, right?
That's one of those things.
Your face. Look at Mario's face.
He looks like he just like bit into a lemon.
He's cringing so hard. Oh my god. I can't stop laughing. Oh my god. Well, anyways. Yeah, I think Hassan's doing great.
I think he should stop talking about communism.
Yeah.
It's like
him and Vosh.
Yeah.
I love Vosh.
So it's like, oh, Vosh. I've only seen the one video.
Oh, the one video? Oh, I see him. I was watching him all day yesterday.
The Ben Shapiro and Mike.
I forget his name.
Mike Easy.
Ben Shapiro and I was gonna say Mike Tyson. No, it's the Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah. We already talked about that one.
That's the only video I've seen with.
Gotcha.
We need Mike Tyson to be president of the United States. He'd be the most charming
Listen,
president
guys,
ever.
we're gonna get everything now.
He would be the most interesting man, like president ever.
I'm gonna box Putin.
Punch him in his fucking Russian face.
It was like,
and
whenever they ask him questions, it was like Mr. President, Mr. President, like what are you gonna do about these relations to the Chinese government with you like trading with the like, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry. You got a problem with that? I'm like, no, sir. I ain't got no problem with that. Like, good. Don't want no problem here.
Somebody give this guy some gloves. Give him some fucking gloves to look the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
Oh, I remember Michael was telling me, because like back then, Mike Tyson would wear a romper, like back like in his like heyday when he was the champion of the world and shit. And so like nobody had the courage to tell him that he looked fucking.
I'm looking that up right now.
Absolutely ridiculous in it, because nobody wanted to say shit to him. He was like, why would you? Why would you?
Exactly.
Nobody would want to go up to Mike Tyson like, hey man, you look kind of like that romper looks kind of
gay as fuck.
Yeah, and
he is wearing romper. Well, it's not a romper. It's a fucking. It's
whatever it is. Whatever that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's it called? One of those overalls. It's overalls.
That is.
That's like
I thought that was a romper.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jean overalls.
Sorta. No. It's yeah, they are. They're white.
Those are straight up. Yep.
Those are just overalls. Yeah. They're overalls.
Short. No,
they're technically a romper because like it's a whole like one piece.
Wow. That's crazy though. I've never seen that picture.
No, because like when you look at rompers, they're fabric, but like with overalls, they're denim.
It's denim.
It's denim. It's like farmhouse.
Overalls don't have to necessarily be denim. That's the thing.
They don't. But like rompers have to be fabric.
Have to?
Yeah, basically.
I mean,
overalls are different from rompers.
I mean,
like they're
denim
overalls.
is still fabric, ain't it?
Yeah, but
like more dense fabric.
I guess.
Anyways,
I mean soft fabric.
Moving on.
Whatever.
Spider-Man: No Way Home. Are you ready for that?
I don't want to talk about that.
What? Why not?
Because like I honestly have not seen the trailers or don't want to.
You don't want to. You don't want to get spoiled, you mean?
They're just gonna spoil shit. That's all they do.
The trailer completely spoils it. Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Did you like it?
It's
just another Spider-Man movie.
The beginning, it's like Tom Holland and Zendaya hanging out, And then they're like, oh, but they found out you were Spider-Man. And it's like,
now we can't hang out as like we normally did because now we're getting questioned.
Yeah, trailers fucking do ruin shit because it's
That's what
like
I'm
they do
saying.
this whole thing where it's like it's like
they
him
present
and
the
Benedict
problem-
Cumberbatch, and Benedict Cumberbatch is like, okay, I'll make everybody forget that you're Spider-Man.
But then the main problem happens, and they show it. I'm just like, dude, it's like, why would you show that?
Because people who make the trailers, they don't actually know how to cut trailers.
No, I feel like they're doing it because they're trying to grab people's attention.
Yeah, grab them eyes.
That's what they're trying to do, and it's
Number
like,
one on
and
trending.
I hate that.
Oh,
It's
you
like,
hate that?
Why can't you just go and see a movie just to see a movie? Like, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like life is like it's like life.
Life's
You're
a
gonna get a
chance.
box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get unless you specifically get a box of chocolates that
Oh
say
my God.
cherry infused or cherry like centered fucking chocolates.
Because people are so stupid that you have to tell them what they want to watch. That's how dumb they are. It's
God
like,
damn.
you want to watch this. And they'll be like, I want to watch it. No, they won't even question it. They'll
Oh,
just be like,
I
want to
wanna
watch this. And it's like, yes, you do. Here you
Yes,
go.
you do. Here you go.
That's Disney. That's Marvel.
Disney.
I honestly don't even
That's how
remember
it
how
is.
I got into JoJo.
There's-
I can't remember why I
I
got
told
into
you.
JoJo. You did not.
I told you to.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a very
Best-
long time. It was like
Best
2000.
decision of my
It's like
life.
This guy.
2014. Because you read it before you watched it.
No, I watched it before I read it.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, because like once I caught up to part 3, I was just like, "What the fuck? That's it." Like,
Fuck it.
yeah, I was like, "Fuck!"
Gotta keep going.
And I was like, and then like whenever like I just kept watching it until like part 3 ended. I was just like, "All right, cool." I was like, and then I saw like, "Hey, there's more than 3 parts." I'm like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "There's like 7, dude." I'm like, I'm sorry, what? So I started literally watching it. Like I got the game too, like on the PlayStation 3, the JoJo Kimi no
All-Star.
Boken All Stars. And so like I saw the other parts. I'm just like I was playing the characters. I didn't understand the reference. I was just like, dude, I don't want to play
I
this.
didn't either.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to play
no,
this.
at the time, like I was playing Josuke and I didn't know who the fuck Josuke was, and he's just in part 4.
Yeah, dude. And so like at that point, I was just like, I don't want to play
No,
this game.
playing the game is a spoiler.
Yeah, and so
Because showing you what the powers do, like
or like just
I
like
think-
certain references and shit from the
Yeah.
like from the anime, and so like or the manga. I'm just like at this point,
like
I'm
there's
just
a guy
like,
who
I
throws a CD and it goes and just fucking,
oh, Father Pucci,
and that's part 5, right?
part 6.
Part 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
White Snake
Yeah, White
to be
Snake.
exact,
Yeah.
and that power is already overpowered, and then
He just copies your power, doesn't he? No?
he takes it away.
Oh, like he burns
He
it on
ta-
a
he
disc and
takes-
he's like, I have
He
yours.
takes away your stand's power and your memories,
Hmm.
and he like leaves you in a coma.
Oh, that's fucked.
It's super fucked.
That's just fucked.
It's super fucked, and that's
Yeah.
overpowered. And you think like how much?
Imagine if you did that to Goku.
Yeah.
How
Goku.
how useless Goku would be.
Super useless.
That's why I love JoJo, because it's like, imagine if you just White Snake just
Yeah, like that's it.
just it's Goku's like, what was that? And it's like, don't worry about it. Just be in your coma.
Yeah.
Just be in your coma, you dumb
And
fucking
even so,
ape.
like the thing about like the
What,
JoJo characters that they're smart. You know, they're not gonna reveal that. Oh, I'm a villain. Like no,
No,
unless
they
you're
wouldn't.
unless you're a fucking douchebag like fucking Dio.
Well, no, Dio's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's just, I'm evil from now until forever. And he's not even evil. He's just really selfish.
Yeah,
Because he's not like, I'm going to plan world domination or like, I'm going to kill everybody. It's just
yeah,
like,
he's just in nature. Like
he's just like, I'm
personality is
Dio
just-
and I'm cool, right?
Yeah, he's just-
That's just, it's like, when I think about Dio, I'm like, I don't even know why they fought Dio because he's not even a villain. He's just a vampire guy.
Well, you also think about it, it's like he's such a douchebag because like he could have killed any of them like at any time, but he just decides to do all this
yeah, he's like,
random bullshit.
yeah, he's
dude.
like Sting. He's like, no, I need you all to know how awesome I am.
yeah, dude. I was just
That's
like,
the
what
point of
fuck?
all this.
It's like why?
And look,
like,
I can stop time and ooh.
like Dio, you had the most overpowered thing
Because he's
ever.
not evil. He's
Yeah.
just an asshole.
Yeah, he's just an asshole. He's a showy off asshole.
Yeah, okay. Next thing. What's the next thing?
This nigga. I have
Next
no
thing.
idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just,
I still haven't seen JoJo.
It's just JoJo. It's just, don't even worry about it.
JoJo.
Just watch JoJo, asshole.
Yeah, I gotta finish Demon Slayer first.
You're never gonna finish Demon Slayer.
This guy.
It's gonna be a while before that shit comes out.
Damn.
At least with JoJo, you're barely getting to part 6, and then Part 8's manga like ended, and they're already confirmed Part 9.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Not like One Piece? Or is One Piece longer?
One Piece, I think it's way over its halfway mark. They're getting kind of close to the end, but it's still a lot to go.
Damn.
Yeah. That one's coming within the next day.
The anime?
The manga.
Oh.
Anime is like right on like near their asshole. Like that's how close they are. They're
Okay.
pretty close, dude.
Yeah. But the manga, he said he's only halfway.
Way over halfway now.
Way over. Okay.
Yeah. So like they're getting kind of close because like shit, where One Piece is at right now, like shit's real crazy.
Yeah.
But like it still hasn't answered a lot of questions.
That next thing though.
Oh yeah. Moving on, guys. We are gonna talk about.
We're gonna take a commercial break. So is
Be right back.
Yeah, be right back.
We talking about
Purple
Afghanistan.
mattress.
Fucking everybody got mad at Biden.
Why?
Because he's the president, and of course
He's the president.
they're gonna blame him for
He represents us,
executive
America.
decision. Yeah.
America, baby, number one.
They
okay, so
they don't blame the congressman. Like that's
you
the
shouldn't
weird
get
thing.
mad at him because we're the ones who fucking voted him into office.
Exactly.
It's fucking that's hypocritical to me. That's hypocritical. Not the fucking I'm communist, but I bought a $3 million
You
house.
shouldn't get
It's
mad.
like
You shouldn't get
voted-
mad at Trump because you voted him into office.
Exactly.
and then they stormed the Capitol and murdered security guards.
Yeah, and injured like a whole bunch of people.
But we should make America great again. Man. We need to make America great.
Yeah, man, come on, man, come on, fat.
Come on, fat. You know what I'm talking about.
Shit, take
Give
your
me some of that
swing.
good. It's
Good,
like,
good.
I don't know what you mean, man. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what good is. You want to go to CC's Pizza? We can eat some.
CC's Pizza. Oh my
let's go
God.
hang out, eat some pizza.
Jesus Christ.
What did Obama do different compared to these other presidents?
Nothing.
Like, I just don't understand.
He
Nothing
did
much.
nothing, which is better than doing something because when you do something, you can either fuck it up or people get mad at you.
Yeah.
Which is both like you can either you just fuck it up and then people get mad at you. So Obama's like, I'm gonna try to help, and then people are like, we're mad at you, and it's like, you're mad at me because of the last president, and then everybody's like, yeah, but we're still mad at you because you're the president right now, and things aren't fixed. But you killed Osama, and he's like, I killed Osama. I killed Osama. So what's up? Hey, not so bad, right? And everybody's like, nah, but we still hate you because you were the president. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're gonna get angry no matter what. Because they're angry about other things in their life. It has nothing to do. It's it's a non sequitur kind of anger. It has nothing to do with the president. It's just
Unrequited.
Yeah, it's people are if people are angry, they're gonna be angry, and then they're gonna be angry at whatever they're talking about. They're not actually gonna be angry towards the thing that they care about the most. Like it's just bullshit. It's just. Everybody's bullshit. Most people are bullshit. Most people are stupid. You know? Most people,
bullshit, man.
Hey, get off the fucking phone.
Most people are emotional
Who you
animals,
texting?
and they don't really actually know
Nobody.
what to talk about or what to do.
Then what are you doing?
Like I was saying, yeah, people got mad at Biden because 12 or 13 soldiers got killed in the evacuation of Afghanistan. But that's what I'm saying. Those soldiers died, but all the other soldiers left Afghanistan too. So at least Biden did something to leave Afghanistan rather than Trump just letting them stay there.
Yeah.
You know?
How did the 12 soldiers die?
Oh, we don't know. I haven't looked into
Really?
it, but
That's fucking. That's the part
But
that makes
what-
me angry. 'cause
in
they didn't-
retaliation to those 13 deaths.
See, that's what makes me mad the most. It's because
What?
they did something before they told us how they died. They're like, okay, 12 soldiers died, so we're gonna bomb them. And it's like, no, how did they die first? Give us the information before, so we can make an informed decision as to what the fuck's going on. And they're just like, no, but we're already doing things. And it's like I get it. Y'all are just like,